Christ came to save black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. He know the hell, he know the poverty that we're going through. You understand? Whether you live in the Yonkers, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, you understand? Throughout the different states and cities, throughout the four corners of the earth, if you black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, Christ knows the ordeal that you're going through. He knows the poverty and the suffering that you're going through. You understand? Contrary to what your Christian church says, Christ do not love everybody. He did not die for everybody, for all nationalities on the face of the earth. He only died for black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. And Christ says that he acknowledges that. You understand? He acknowledges the suffering that we're going through. That's why Christ got to come back and bring us out this hell. Because guess what? There is no mercy from the other nations. And you will never receive mercy from the other nations. You understand? That's why the brother was the last priest and prophet that was bringing out, we got to love each other. We got to forgive each other. You understand? That's the only way how we get up out this hell, if we come together as a nation. Read. You got that? Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works.
Now this is Christ speaking, you understand? And Christ, he's a black man that died for black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Contrary to what your Christian church says, Christ is not a white man. You understand? Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah. If Christ was standing right here amongst us, he would be classified as a so-called Negro. You understand? According to this 12 chapter from the tribe of Judah. Read on.
I know thy works.
And Christ knows our works. You understand? He knows that how hard we work to build America. You understand? Whether you black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, guess what? He knows how hard that we set up this America that we are living in, that the other nation is gaining economic structure from. You understand? He killed 77 Native North American Indians and stole this land. You understand? And then turn around and wanna love your enemy. You understand? He killed 99 million Negroes during the Atlantic slave trade. You understand? He killed thousands and thousands of the Hispanics. You understand? When the Spaniards came and conquered their land. You understand? Read that again.
I know thy works and tribulations and poverty.
Right, and poverty. You understand? 200 million Taino Indians included. You understand? And let's talk about what the oppressor like to call immigrants. You understand? The brothers that come from Haiti, the brothers that come from that come from Peru, the brothers that come from Mexico and Jamaica. You understand? Guess what? These immigrants are the ones that built this land. You understand? And you have these other filthy, disgusting heathens, you understand, that come here on a grant, on a loan, on a boat, and able to set up shop in your neighborhood. You understand? Where's the black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian restaurants? You understand? Where are our restaurants? Where are our hospitals? Where are our schools at? You understand? Guess what? We once had that. We once had it, and it's taken away from us. Why? Because we decided that we wanted to integrate with the oppressor. And you can mainly blame, you understand, Martin Luther King for that. You understand? He wanted to join hands with the oppressor. You understand? Before Martin Luther King, we had our own schools. We had our own movie theaters and pools and restaurants. You understand? And that was all taken away from us for his own self-greed. Mainly because guess what? And this is what the world don't teach you, black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. Mainly because he wanted to be close with the white woman. You understand? That was his whole agenda, to be with the white woman and not be persecuted about it. You understand? Before that, guess what? We had brotherhood. You understand? But people like Martin Luther King and your Christian pastor church, you understand? They in cahoots with the white man. That's why we have nothing today. Any more of that?
Come on, sir. I know thy works and tribulation.
And what?
And tribulation.
And tribulation. You know how hard it is out here to get a job? You understand? You know how hard it is for a black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian to get a job? You understand? You know how hard it is to take care of a household off a minimum wage? You understand? This is the predicament that we are put in. You understand? When we want to join hands with the oppressor. You understand? He knows our tribulations. You understand? Christ sees our sons and daughters getting murdered by the hands of the authority that's supposed to protect and serve us. You understand? How are you supposed to protect and serve when you out here murdering black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian children? You understand? How are we supposed to thrive in our neighborhoods when you pushing drugs in our neighborhoods? You understand? Why you pushing abortion clinics in our neighborhoods? You understand? Read.
and tribulation and poverty.
And what?
Poverty.
And poverty, you understand? Yonkers, we in poverty. Brooklyn, we in poverty, you understand? Yonkers, Mount Vernon, we in poverty. We living in poverty. You understand? You look at the other nations, you understand? They live in lavish lives. You look at your pastor, he live in a lavish life. You understand? Your Christian pastor is not on the same level as you. You understand? Black, Hispanic, Native, North American, Indian man, you understand? You working paycheck to paycheck, and every Sunday you give him all your ties, all your grandmother money, while he could live on lavish jets. You understand? Buy mansions in order to take vacations, while you here struggling. You understand? And guess what? And he's not even teaching you the truth according to the Bible on who you are. Your Christian pastor's not telling you that the blacks are the real Jews according to the Bible. You understand? He's not teaching you to love your brother and love your sister. But instead of that, guess what he's doing? Every Sunday after church, you understand? He's feeding you pork, crab, lobster, shrimp. You understand? He's the one that's molesting your children. He's the one that's sleeping with your wife. You understand? This is the tribulation that we gotta go through here in captivity. And Christ sees this. You understand? He's gonna get us out this hell that we're living in. But guess what? We gotta follow these laws, statutes, commandments according to the Bible. We gotta be separate from the other nations. You understand? Guess what? It's time for Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians to be the example on the face of earth of what righteousness is.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it works.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, boy, this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?